Hi guys, welcome to Fun Fact where curiosity meets weird and wonderful truth. Today we are moving straight to Iran, and we all know the fight between the US, Israel and Iran. Yes, so Iran is having oil hub which produces massive tons of oil for the country, and DW News posted this and says Khargh Island has been struck by the US. Yes, during the fight. So let's see the video.
Khargh Island being hit by US strikes. The images were released on US President Donald Trump's Truth Social, with a new warning to Iran. He wrote, "The United States Central Command executed one of the most powerful bombing raids in the history of the Middle East, and totally obliterated every military target in Iran's crown jewel, Khargh Island. I've chosen not to wipe out the oil infrastructure on the island. However, should Iran or anyone else do anything to interfere with the free and safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, I will immediately reconsider this decision." Iranian media confirmed the island's oil facilities were unaffected, but Tehran also threatened US-linked oil and energy firms would be, quote, turned into a pile of ashes if they were hit. The importance of the infrastructure on Khargh Island, which lies 28 kilometers off the coast of Iran in the Persian Gulf, can't be overstated. It handles some 90% of Iran's oil exports, most of which has been going to China. If those facilities were to be damaged or destroyed, the impact would be great on the Iranian economy, but also across the globe. It could lead to a further rise in prices. What's already roiling energy markets is happening further down at the Strait of Hormuz, with only a trickle of fuel tankers risking the trip after Iranian forces attacked ships in the Persian Gulf. 2 Indian-flagged liquefied petroleum gas carriers were promised safe passage by Tehran. This came shortly after Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks by phone with Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, the first between the two since the current Iran war began. A move that has given hope to countries dependent on oil and gas from the region.
So DW News posted this and said that Iran's oil hub on Khargh Island hit by US overnight strikes. So the US military has also struck down the oil hub in Iran, and this is going to cause a serious oil price increase in the world. So they said Khargh Island is a critical hub for Iran crude oil exports. It says a US attack on the island marks an escalation that threatens to further disrupt global oil markets. And that's where oil is being exported massively for the country, and now the US has struck that place, so which means the prices of oil is going to increase. So we should watch out for that. So he says the war in the Middle East has entered its third week with a major escalation by US force. President Donald Trump announced airstrike against Iran's critical oil terminal on Khargh Island in Persian Gulf, claiming that the island military targets were obliterated, but that its oil infrastructure has been left alone. So we've all heard about this war, and nobody knows when this is going to end. So guys, this is where I'll end it. See you next time. My name is It's around.